May I ask Leia Arana to lead the prayer, please?
For those who are the in prison, Father, Son, and Spirit. Our Father, hallowed be your name, and how we are the God is our trust in you. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
You now take your seat. Okay, so let me check the attendance, please. Raise your hand when your name is called. Okay, so Novales, Sambidan, Lumpayao,
Present.
Maroni, Almerol, Arana, Aguilar, Balives, Alimon, Villanueva. Okay, so everyone is present. Okay, so before we begin, let me ask, how did you communicate with your family or friends? What phrases did you use? May I call Lumpayao?
For me, the one with some words. Please help me.
Okay, so before we begin, here is our classroom rules. So first, listen to learn. Second, be kind, be fair. Number 3, stay curious. Number 4, respect the space. And number 5, mistakes are welcome here. So, yesterday, we talked about unsupported generalizations. So, who can recall how we clarify vague statements? Villanueva.
We clarify the elements of details like the sound and the
Okay, very good. So today we will explore the notional functional approach, which focuses on how we use language to achieve communication goals. By the end of the lesson, you'll learn how to make requests, agree or disagree, politely and give suggestions effectively. So our topic for this afternoon is all about the notional functional approach, or the NFA. So it means that the language teaching emphasizes using language for communication rather than focusing solely on grammar. It is based on 2 key ideas, the notions, concepts like time, quantity, and location, and functions, the language purposes like requesting, advising, or apologizing. So the goal is to teach learners practical language used in real life situations. So I'll show you a short video. Watch carefully and observe how the characters communicate.
Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth has been connected.
I think you guys are going to like it. There's one thing that's a little different about this restaurant I probably should tell you about now.
Hi, welcome to Spiral Diner. Is it your first time here?
Not for me, I'm pretty much a regular here, but these 2 gentlemen, it is their first time. Do you mind explaining to them what is unique and different about this place?
Spiral Diner is actually a vegetarian restaurant, so we do not serve animal products or meat products. But I think people really like it.
Wait, you mean there's no meat here? What are we supposed to eat? Okay? Last guy, enough complaining. I know you think you need meat at every meal. You have all the meat you want tonight at dinner, right? I'm gonna try new things. Remember when I went to Saudi Arabia and Kuwait last year? I tried new things, didn't I? Like camel's milk. Just remember why we actually come here. So you guys can practice your English and learn how to order food and drink at a restaurant.
Okay, so now let's discuss. What was the video about? Irana.
The video is all about the ordering food in the restaurant.
Okay, so how did the customer make the request? How did the customer make the request? Lumpaya.
for me that the customer requesting about the needs or what specific dining in the in the dining area, and also the requesting what kind of food that we offer for them.
Okay, so was their language polite or good?
Polite.
Yes, very good. So language is not just about grammar or vocabulary. It's about using the right words to communicate effectively. This afternoon, we'll practice common language functions, requesting, agreeing, disagreeing, and giving suggestions. So now I'll be giving you some examples. So here are the key components of the notions and functions. So first, the notion, it talks about the time, for example, the past, present, past, and future. The place, for example, at school, in a park. Quantity, for example, few, maybe. Condition, for example, if, unless. Ability, for example, can, or able to. And the functions, for example, requesting, apologizing, complimenting, giving instructions, and expressing opinions. So, here are some example of language functions and their usage. So, for example, in the requesting, the sentence, can you help me with this? So, the statement is all about requesting. So, can you help me? The keyword here is can you? Second is agreeing. The statement, I think you're absolutely right. So, these statements tells about something that is right. So I think you're absolutely right. Third is disagreeing. I'm not sure I agree with that. So the keyword here is I'm not sure. Fourth is that why don't we try another way? So suggesting. So the keyword here is why don't we or why don't we? Set I feel is the command. Don't touch that. It's like you're giving command to someone. And then correction, that's not how you do it. And inquiry, where were you? And criticism, this doesn't make sense. So, okay, so imagine you are teaching tourists how to order food at the restaurant. What kind of phrases would you teach them? Imagine you are teaching tourists how to order food at a restaurant. What kind of phrases would you teach them? So, is it polite or rude? How would you teach them? Like for example, when you are giving a statement or you're giving a tourist statement of how to order food, how would you teach them to order food? Is it in a polite way or in a rude way? Okay, so how would you do that? For example, okay, stand up, please. And then you are a tourist, can you please stand up? And then you don't know how to express or how to order food, and then your teaching tourist will teach you how to order food in a polite way.
So maybe I'll use simple sentence structure on how to order food, just like I'm asking the menu or just like that.
Okay, so Manis will continue the discussion. So our activity one is identifying function. So now let's practice. I'll read a sentence and you tell me the function. So first is, can you lend me a pen? So what kind of function is this? Manisha, can you lend me a pen? So what kind of function is this? Okay, very good. So number two, I think that's a great idea. So Manisha, agree. Okay. So number three is, the library is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So what kind of function is it giving instructions? Yes, correct. So next is number four, close the door, please. Requesting. Okay. So next is sit down and relax. So Manisha, what kind of It is command. Command. So this is now let's move to group work. So I'll divide you into three groups. So count 1 to 3. 1, sagutin mo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so now each group gets a scenario to role play. So, kita mo itong mga group 1 diri, group 2, and then group 3. So, everybody's in the top. So, now we each group gets a scenario to role play. So, kuan, kanang list 2 function we've discussed. Use at least 2 function we've discussed. Kuan, so muli siya ang group 1 asking for an extension on homework. And group 2 is discussing where to end lunch. And then number 3 is apprailing about which movie to watch. So, probably 1 is 1, 2, and 3. Gamit ang 2 functions, 3. And 5 minutes. Okay, time's up. So now let's start our role play. So now, I will call the group play. So, yeah, I'm ready. So we choose the requesting and okay, time's up. So now let's start our role play. So first, I will call the group 2.
So we choose the requesting and apologizing. So discussing where to eat lunch.
Hey guys, can we eat our lunch at $100? Sorry, I don't want to go there.
Yeah, me too.
But maybe they're doing this next there, so we should try. Kasi the group 3. So our scenario is debating about which movie to watch. Hi Rara, can you watch the movie in the Love again? No, I don't like it. I want to watch Moana. Okay. Alright. So lastly is the group 1.
So, the task given to us is asking for an extension of homework. So, we choose the functions of requesting and being. So, I will be giving you the task and you need to submit it to me.
We move into tomorrow since we will have class break.
Yes.
Okay, so based on the topic, I have a question. Why is it important to use functional language in communication? Villanueva?
It helps us express our thoughts and feelings clearly, and it can also help build strong relationship with other people.
Okay, thank you. Next is, How does polite communication help in real life interaction?
It helps through polite communication can foster harmonious in speaking. Okay, thank you.
Adrian.
So today we learned about the notional functional approach and practice functions like requesting, agreeing, disagreeing, complementing, giving instructions. So these skills are essential in real life communication. So equals that.
Art.
So next is, I have a question. What new insight did you gain today? Mirana?
I have learned a lot today about the notional functional approach or NPAs, especially how to communicate effectively in a polite form or in a polite way.
Okay, thank you. So next is, how will these skills help you in real life situation? Rafael.
So for me, it's a socialize and modify the functions with to requesting to each and everyone to have a good of them with you.
Okay.
And
So always practice using polite and functional language to communicate effectively in any situation. So it builds understanding and strengthens relationship. So before we leave, let's thank God for the knowledge and wisdom we gained today. So everyone, please stand. May I call the Lord Master to lead the prayer.
Literally, we will pray. Let us put ourselves in the presence. Our Father, thank you for the knowledge that the demonstrator imparted to us. May this knowledge may we serve to help us in everything. For this service.
Amen. Thank you, class, and see you tomorrow. Bye.